everyone, and welcome to part 2 of Fallout New Vegas. This run is going to be a stealth run, and last part we selected our special stats, and now this part I'm just going to go around sort of exploring all the areas, or most of the areas within Goodsprings. Trying to find the items that I need in order to progress in the game. Some of them are based on luck. Other items I hope others are more fixed spawns. So over here we kind of looted our first. So we're just gonna go into each mailbox and try to find some stuff. I may or may not go into each of the houses. So let's try to go to this first one just to kind of see what we can find over here. So in this part, the idea is to basically get ourselves set up. So we got some caps. Now what we need to do is make our way to New Vegas. So the game intends for you to go to New Vegas in a roundabout way. So this is where you start, and this area is where New Vegas actually is. But the game sort of sets up the quests in a way that you have to go down here, around this path, keep going down here, hit Mojave. Well, that's the DLC area, so you can ignore that for now, but go around here, hit the Mojave Outpost, then go to Nipton, and then kind of make your way up here, Helios 1, keep going, hit the Brotherhood Bunker if you need to, and then sort of like a roundabout way until you eventually reach New Vegas. And by the time you do reach New Vegas, there's still hurdles to overcome before you're actually within the proper New Vegas area. I was like mid-levels, like 15, 16, or 17 by the time I got there the first time. I cleared quite a bit of the side story before I got there. And that's how the game intends for you to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to get to New Vegas as soon as I possibly can, because that's where the majority of the quests are. That's where a lot of quests which can give you quick solutions reside, where you can use speech checks, magazines, and whatnot to get what you need. So that's where I intend to go. However, there is a huge hurdle. So first of all, you can only take down this route over here. There's a couple of barriers here. But the problem is there's a very slim mountain pass which will allow you to pass through this area. Otherwise, you'll end up going towards the Great Khan's encampment, which is not so bad. You want to visit that area as well, but not right now. There's a lot of enemies there too that are beyond our level. And the passageway that I'm talking about around here is guarded by Deathclaws and Cazadors, and they will kill us pretty fast at the very hard difficulty in hardcore mode. So, to rectify, excuse me, to rectify that situation, we need to kind of get ourselves prepared so that we can actually make that way to New Vegas. There's another way that goes through Corey Junction, and I think I'll be taking that one just because it's a bit wider. And it also has a couple of things that I want to hit before I make over to that area, just because I want to get this repair skill book. So that's the goal. The other thing is in terms of our level. So we are currently level 1. We have got 10 EXP. We still have 190 EXP points to go. So we want to hit level 2 before we start doing anything in New Vegas. The reason for that is because I want to get, actually before we hit level 2, I want to get a couple of things. I want luck and intelligence ranked up to 6, intelligence to 6 and luck to 9. The reason for that is because intelligence at 6 gives you more skill points to spend per level. So right now with 5 intelligence I'll get 12 and 13 skill points every other level. So one level I'll get 12 skill points, the other I'll get 13 skill points, which I can spend on enhancing my skills over here. I want the maximum, 113 per level. So for that, the formula set up in New Vegas is such that if you have an even number, it'll give you a set number of skill points each level, whereas if you have an odd number, it'll round it up or round it down each level. So we don't want that. So before we hit level 2, I want this to be 6, and I want luck to be 9. And we'll get later into why we want luck to be 9. The other thing is we want perks. So I've got just the traits right now, but I want this light touch perk, which says that every time you are wearing light armor, your crit chance is 5% more. So I want that, plus plus your movement speed is increased a little bit, I think, if I'm recalling this correctly. So we want to get prepared. So how do we go about doing that? So the answer to that actually doesn't lie in this house. Most of the stuff here is just you gotta steal it. Oh, but I think, yeah. So there is a Sunset Star Sarsaparilla, the Sunset Star Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap. Sorry about that. So we want to be collecting those. There's some ammunition here as well, but I'm not going to take that. So we'll go about our business from here. We don't really want anything else here. If I recall correctly, there is a Chinese Stealth Op Armor book here. We do want to collect all the skill books, but not take them just yet. So let's see what's here. Okay, great. Locksmith Reader, Cherry Bomb, and Baseball Glove. Might as well take that just because we can sell it later down the line. There's a broken house over here. I don't think there's anything here of interest, but there is a mailbox here, and Nuka-Cola truck and Cherry Bomb. Again, I'll just sell that to Chet. Oh, okay, there is a toolbox here. Scrap metal. Now, scrap metal is very important. I would recommend collecting it all because that is an essential component to making the weapon repair kit later down the line. So that's Victor right there. He would want to talk to you, just to kind of talk to you about your mission and whatnot. So we'll get to him in a moment. Another mailbox here, Tales of Chivalry right here. So that's melee weapon plus 10, which is good for us because we'll be using melee weapon. But item like skill boosting items, I usually use these skill books sparingly. I only use it to pass certain speech checks or skill checks that present themselves, not in actual combat. Okay, so that was another one. So there's the Milsurp Review. So this is for guns. Again, we're not using guns, but I'll take that. If I need to sell it later down the line, I will do so. So that's Prospector Saloon. So if you want to progress through the quest, you want to go in here, and that's what I would recommend doing. But again, it's New Vegas, it's an RPG, so the beauty of this game is that you don't actually have to follow a specific quest line. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so here again, I don't think there's anything here, but we'll just explore. Okay, so I don't think so. Okay, no mailbox over here. Bunch of big hoarders or young big hoarders here. Oh, there's a mailbox right there, and this one's empty, so not a problem. Now for survival, so hardcore mode, it's called survival in New Vegas. These trailers in Goodsprings, one of them actually has a bed that you can sleep on, and then there's a Goodsprings source which can give you the water you need to take care of dehydration. So more stuff, just junk that I can sell later down the line. So mailbox run is not so bad so far. I'm actually quite happy with what I got. Locksmith Reader is definitely not bad, but I wouldn't mind getting like the Science Reader or the Programmer's Digest. That's even better. Okay, so going through here to this one. I don't know if this is the Goodsprings home that actually has that Chinese armor, the Stealth Ops, sorry. Yeah, right there. So Chinese Army Spec Ops Training Manual. So you take this, you lost Karma, that's okay. So Karma system is actually explained over here. It's got nothing to do with the faction system. So you want to worry about the faction system, not so much about the Karma system. So far I have been, what kind of person I've been? So I hit general, yeah, neutral. So that's what I've been, and that's fine. I would like to keep that the way it is. I'll do a lot more good actions as the game progresses, but early game I need more stuff, so I'll take that. Again, bottle caps. I don't care too much about losing karma, that's okay. And by the way, looking at stuff is perfectly fine, not a big deal. Again, Star Sarsaparilla bottle cap, that's really good. looting the Star Sarsaparilla bottle cap, that doesn't count as stealing for whatever reason, so that's okay. Well, sometimes it does, I think, but most of the times it doesn't. So this is some good stuff, so I'll be taking all of that. And you want to crouch while doing that. Oh, okay, and this is shotgun over here, but I don't want that. But I do like to have the 20 gauge round. Now I know this is a stealth run, but I would still be taking this weapon because in Freeside there's a lot of people just trying to rob you. So I would like to kind of deal with them with this weapon if I don't have a good melee weapon by then. And we've got some more stuff over here. I don't know, I'm going to go to third person just because looting wise, when I'm out and about like this, I like to stay in third person. When I'm engaging in combat, I'll go back to first person. I think I saw a mailbox up here somewhere. Okay, it's right here. So, Phantoma, not so bad. Sneak. And this is Victor's house, so we'll have a quick chat with him if we can avoid him actually. Perfect. Victor's shack. So this is also a place which gives you a free bed, so that's not bad. Might as well take that. He will also give you everything for free. So his stuff is also for free. You can take whatever you need. But I'm most interested in this stuff because this ammunition crate, also he's got the sink here with no rats. So you can drink to get rid of your dehydration. So if I go to my stealth bar right now, it will show. So I just took a drink of water, so it's probably 0. But it would have been a bit higher than that. Like food is already 51, sleep is 25. So if it hits 1000, you instantly die. So we got energy cell this time. I got unlucky, but I've seen stealth boys spawn here. So what we're looking for are stealth boys. Okay, within Goodsprings, and you can find up to 2 stealth boys, maybe even 3. Oh, there you go. There's a stealth boy. So I get either it's in this container or the other one. So we'll be taking all of that. That's perfect. So we'll be able to take 3 stealth boys when we leave this place. Up to 3 if we want to. So that is beautiful. So that's all I need. I actually came here for the stealth boys. That's perfect. Alright, so I don't need to visit Goodsprings source because I already have what I need. Okay, this is great. Barter plus 10. That is beautiful. That's perfect. That's what I needed. And the next place where we can get a stealth boy is inside this school over here. The school area has enemies. It has mantises. So we'll be getting rid of those. And I'll be going over to my weapons over here. Okay, so there's one. It's one done. So they give you very little EXP for killing them, and more are coming, I think, on their way. So another one dead. So another one dead. And I see danger over here. And they're all dead. It's perfect. I like to loot everything just to see what I can get, but this 4-lag is not really worth it. Weight to value ratio, that's really important. Again, it doesn't really weigh anything, but I'm not too interested in that. And of course, the actual sack of egg doesn't have anything. This place also has magazines lying on the floor here, so be sure to look around, pick stuff up. A cup here. And Programmer's Digest, perfect. So we've got a Programmer's Digest. I could use it if I need to, but I am not going to. Oh, and Lad's Life, that's another one. That's, I think, Survival. Plus 10. Locker, tin can. And more stuff over here. Not anything important that I need. Cherry Bomb, I'll take that. Bobby pin. Wouldn't mind taking the bobby pin over here. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. Cup. And this one has a baseball glove, so not too bad loot. over here either. And this is the other area you can come in from. Okay, so the main thing that we need from here is that terminal right here. Footlocker is empty, and there's another programmer's digest, so you get 2 scrap electronics. Always take those as well, and bobby pins. So again, you can either hack this or you can open this up here. So I'm just going to open this safe over here because I want to get what's inside of it. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we've got 29mm pistol, bottle caps, bentats, and stealth boy. So that's what we want, so I'll be taking all of that. So once you open this safe, this terminal becomes broken for whatever reason. That's okay. And also keep track of your EXP. So I have a 45, you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to be hitting level 2 before you've been to New Vegas Medical Clinic, which we will be going. But in order to get those implants, we need a lot of caps, which is why we've been selling all our stuff. So that would be 840 caps, but we need a lot more than that. We need around 8,000 caps. So how are we going to be doing that? So the way we'll be doing that is by collecting this thing called snow globes. And we need enough to get 8,000 caps. On our way to New Vegas, we'll be able to find 4 snow globes exactly. And we can give it to Mr. House's robot so that we're able to get 8,000 caps. So that's going to be our next sort of mission here. So right now, so that's Doc Mitchell's house, that's fine. So I think I got most, if not all, the mailboxes. Looted everything that I could. I'm going to go to Prospector Salon because I want to do one more thing and get my 3rd stealth boy. So again, over here, Sunny Smiles is going to talk to you right as you enter, right after Cheyenne, or Cheyenne, I forget how to pronounce that, sort of tries to attack you. And then just go with any of the options here, and then make your way back there. So it's important that you speak with her. It's impossible to do this without speaking to her. What I want is Joe Cobbs to spawn. If you don't speak to Sunny Smiles, he will not spawn. You can finish the game and he will not spawn. From what I remember. Okay, so wait till she comes here. She gives you the varmint rifle. And that's it. So you don't have to aim from here. If you want, you can aim from here. My gun skill is pretty bad. You can also aim from here if you want to. Just right here. There you go. And there you go. I think she'll speak with you. And you can continue with the tutorial if you want. She'll take you to the Goodsprings water source. You'll find a person who's in danger. This is a good way to increase Goodsprings' reputation, but I don't really care about that. So I'll be ending the tutorial right here. And that's that. Now once you're done here, you want to go inside and talk to Trudy, who is the owner of Prospector Salon or Saloon. I am not sure how to pronounce it. So she'll be having this intense discussion with Joe Cobb here, who will, after you're done, he's done talking to Trudy, will attempt to run away, and he will want to talk to you about as well. So that's okay. So I'll let him go. Trudy will return to her place over there. Again, I'm not interested in what Trudy has to say, that's fine. But I'm more interested in what this guy has to say, Joe Cobb, because Joe Cobb is another character who's carrying with him a stealth boy. So he's usually found over here. He's just chilling over here. So again, if you want to talk to him and do his quest. So at this point, the game gives you one of the first quests. So Joe Cobb will say, hey, he's part of this Powder Gang group. They're holed over at NCRCF. And he wants to take over this town. While there's another person who's at the gas station, the Poseidon gas station over there somewhere. His name is Ringo, and he'll say he wants to just escape, and Trudy and the others want to keep the town independent. So you've got a choice, whichever route you have to take. It impacts the game's ending to a certain degree, it's up to you. I don't like powder gangers, so, And he's got a stealth boy. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to just kind of kill him. So if I pickpocket him, you'll see the stealth boy over here. But again, he's got a value of 100, so it's next to impossible to steal this from him. So I'm just going to exit it here, and I'm just going to enter VATS, and then just kind of kill him, because I want that sneak attack critical. And there you go. So with the sneak attack critical, their faction reputation doesn't go down. So this is one powder ganger down, and Run Goodsprings Run has failed. You can still do the quest for Goodsprings. Run Goodsprings Run basically ends in Goodspring losing, while the other one, Goodsprings, wins, so you are on their side. So that's fine. So I'm going to just take everything, including the stealth boy right here. So this way, you within the Goodsprings quest, you have to fight one less person, with him dead right here, if you intend to side with Goodsprings. And then you have to fight 5 people. And if you can convince Chet, Trudy, Sunny Smiles is always on board, and this guy over here, I forget his name, Easy Pete, I think. Yeah. You can actually defend the town pretty easily. So that's the idea. So I've got myself stealth boys, exactly 3 stealth boys, which is more than enough, and each of them will last for 4 minutes. With these stealth boys, hopefully we'll be able to make our way past the Deathclaw area. But before we get to that area, there's one other place that I want to visit, and that would be the cemetery. The cemetery is the first place which kind of has what you need to progress within this build. I want myself those implants as quickly as I can, so I will be visiting this place because there is the snow globe here. So again, this place is perfectly safe. If you have a shovel, you can open the grave and loot the graves. The loot varies. For early game, it's not so bad, but I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so one of these graves actually has that there right there. I don't know what it says over here exactly, but the snow globe for Goodsprings. So that's what you get. Now over here it says keep out, and that's a very fair warning, because once you get past this area around those rocks over there, there will be cazadors, and they will kill you. And that's New Vegas right there, right by the crosshairs over there. That's our intended location. And there's also that area over there, I forget what it's called, but yeah, so you can go to that area as well. Now over here, I think there's cigarette butts over here as well that you can find if you want to convince Swank to be on your side. So yeah, I've taken one of those cigarette butts. I can show it to him saying that, hey, Benny was in this area, and then resolve that quest in a way that would be in my favor. Okay, so I've got 1 snow globe. If I go to the inventory or miscellaneous over here, it will say snow globe Goodsprings. So I need 3 more. The other 3, I think 2 of them are in New Vegas, 1 inside Wall 21, 1 inside Houses on Casino Lucky 38, and 1 is in Fort Mormon. All of these areas are easy enough to enter. There's no enemies there, but on the way to those places, because you have to traverse a huge area, there are quite a few enemies. Oh, I missed one. So we'll be taking all of that. So that is perfect. I'm going to go to Chet one more time just to see what else I can offload on him. If I can't, that's fine. I can always do it later. Again, I don't want to talk to Trudy too much. Again, I don't want to progress too far in the quest. I don't want to be doing any sort of quests right now other than picking up skill books, because I want to avoid any and all sorts of EXP. I may have to kill a few things on my way. That's fine. There's more scrap electronics and scrap metal if you want for your weapon repair kits. I don't think you can make it right now. You need more science or one of those skills higher. Okay, so I'm going to speak with this guy and sell more of my stuff. He's got 85 caps left over, so let's see here. So I'll just sell all these cases. I don't need those right now. 0. I don't know if any of the weight is there, like coffee mug, crutches, cup, bottle, empty bottles. Yeah, that's weighing me down like crazy. I'll get rid of that. Destroyed book, medical brace, more pre-war books, pre-war money. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Keep this and keep that and get rid of the hammer. So yeah, that's fine. So I've got 900 caps right now, which is great. So we do need 8,000 caps plus a little bit more, and I'll get to that later. What more we need the caps for. Okay, I think that is good. That's all we need. So weapons, again, okay, yeah, I need to get rid of this stuff. So single shotgun, I would not like that. Warmint rifle, yeah, you can have that. I already have what I need. He doesn't have any more caps on him, that's fine. And this is actually a pretty good Vol 21 jumpsuit. It gives you +2 speech, which allows you to clear some thresholds for speech. It's not so bad. Let me just hold on to that. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. So I am good. And I have enough food so that if my food situation becomes bad, I can always improve upon that. Okay, perfect. So, yeah, so this is where we want to be. Okay, so I've sold everything to him. Now, I want to be making my way towards New Vegas. I've got stealth points in hand. I am at a place where I want to be. So the idea is basically, if you go to our map over here, is kind of traverse through this area. So I'm going to be taking this road over here, just try to make my way here. I'm going to pass Quarry Junction. I'm also going to be passing Sloan, so I want to be picking up some of the stuff in Sloan, because as I said, I want repair to be at a certain level. And if I go to my skills right now, my speech is 23. I want this to be a little bit higher than what it is, so because there's a speech check that's coming up for what I need to do. The repair needs to be moving up towards 45 before level 2 because I want to be taking a light touch perk. So we'll be getting to that momentarily. But yeah, we're in a good position right now. Food is 79, that's okay. H2O again goes up really fast, no status effects, no rads. Now 1 red axe condition is good. Haven't taken any damage, haven't engaged in any sort of combat, so that's great. So again, I'll be going down this path, and until then, I'll be keeping a hold of my Wither 10mm pistol. Has limited ammunition now, or this caravan shotgun, which is fine. So I will stop over here, and then we'll continue as we make our way towards Sloan. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.